We're moving now.
I gotta watch this guy defeat a T-Rex. It's really important to my education as a streamer that I find out if I could defeat a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I can't go throughout my day without knowing the answer to this. I won't be able to sleep tonight if I don't know.
Sources that I made it the fuck up.
What you would do if you encountered a real-life T-Rex? Well, today, we're gonna find out. Yeah. This thing is over 6 foot long and weighs over 600 pounds and is a real-life replica of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And today, we're gonna shoot it with the world's most powerful guns. 500 Magnum Desert Eagle, Boz 12 gauge, A square 577 Tyrannosaurus, 700 BMG, a 4-bore rifle, 950 JDJ. It's time to ride the lightning.
That's a big one.
Hello,
look at him, Mr. T-Rex. You and your tiny little chicken arms don't stand a chance against the power of freedom.
She's right, you know.
Friend.
Bam! Did we win?
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you know, there's something I have always wondered. Could I actually defeat a real-life Tyrannosaurus Rex? Well, today, we're gonna find out. This behemoth is the actual size of an adult Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's over 6 foot long, and this thing weighs over 600 pounds. Today
That's a big
I have
fella.
several calibers to shoot this thing with. We're gonna start out small and then work our way up to the world's most powerful rifles and see what it would take to actually take down this prehistoric beast. But before we do, I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Chris with Ballistic Dummy Lab. Chris is the creator behind all the cool stuff we shoot on this channel, whether it be gremlins, zombies, vampires, werewolves, and now you've made a T-Rex.
That was quite a feat.
Dang.
This has been a year in the making.
About that, yeah. From
Something like that.
but from design up, yeah.
We've been out here for several hours today. You had to hand deliver this thing. I cannot imagine
to get that
what
T-Rex
goes into
brain
making something
delivered.
this big, but you have filmed the process, right, and maybe putting a video up on your channel.
Yeah, I'll do a BTS on YouTube and maybe some short clips on Instagram.
Awesome.
Wow.
I just want to tell you thank you for all the cool stuff you do for the channel, and thank you for this. I am super excited to unfortunately
Dino Man.
beautiful creation.
I also,
It's
I want to give
beautiful.
a quick shout out. I'm not a one-man team.
It's a work of
I have
art.
an amazing team of people who help me out with this stuff, and give a shout out to them. Without
Yeah,
them,
what a
this stuff
beautiful
won't
creation that took an entire year. Time to blow it
be
up.
possible.
Well, you and your team
Time
do
to
a
watch
wonderful
it
job,
explode.
and I greatly appreciate it. And all the viewers appreciate it, because if it wasn't for
Rest
y'all, we
in
wouldn't have cool
smithereens.
videos like this.
I appreciate the opportunity, man.
Well, you may be wondering why we're under a canopy. It is because it is the hottest day of the year so far, and I don't want this guy to melt. So we're going to keep the canopy over him for a little while, and then we'll probably
Keep
move
him
the
in the
canopy
shade.
back once we start shooting him with really big things. I'm excited, so let's get started.
It's
so
a heavy
first, we're going
fella.
to use something you definitely would not want to be caught with when encountering a T-Rex, and that is a 22 long rifle. This is a Ruger LCR, and it's chambered at 22 long rifle. This is a 40 grain bullet.
Pea
I'm
shooter.
going to try to take out a 600 pound T-Rex head. Okay, let's go right for the nose.
Get him. Is he dead? Ooh, it went right in his nose hole.
Yeah, I think he's just probably slightly irritated. He probably didn't even feel that.
He
I'm
felt
gonna
that
be
truly.
completely honest. I can't even tell if I hit him, if I did
Make
hit
sure
him.
you're sticking to the shade and staying hydrated.
Yes, stay hydrated, fellas. It's toasty. Look
It
out
didn't
for
do
T-Rexes
anything. And that
out.
proves my point. You need something
in
a
the
little bit
wild.
bigger than 22. Okay, well, let's step it up to something that's a little bit bigger and the most common pistol caliber in the United States, 9mm. This is a Ruger RXM 9mm, and I'm going to be loaded up with some 124 grain Hydroshock.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
going for the snout
Pack
again.
more of a punch. Whoa.
Okay, I
He had
definitely
to have
hit it
felt
that
the tickle,
time.
Chad. He had to
But
have.
again, I don't think he cares.
That had to have tickled, okay? That made his nose wiggle a little bit. That wiggled his schnoz. Oh, he's got a little
There
bit
we
of a
go.
bubble on
Yep,
top.
right there. And I can tell it
He's got a
went up into
sinus
his
infection.
nose a little bit. But I'm guessing it just would have caused some mild sneezing, probably nothing more.
He's
9
down with the
mil
sickness
did
this time.
absolutely
Sometimes my genius is, it's almost frightening.
nothing, but
For
you know
sure.
what I think will do something?
He gave him
the
a
Lord's
septum piercing.
caliber. 45 ACP, but not just one. We have 2 45 ACPs. This is my dueler, and this is a
Wow.
double barrel 1911, and I'm loaded up with 2 rounds of
Dang.
45 ACP critical defense.
2 for 1s.
Okay, Mr. T-Rex.
Double barrel booms.
2 rounds coming at ya.
Boom!
Oh, I done knocked his front tooth out.
Oh! The jiggle is satisfying every time. Oh, the whole roll of tooths is gone. The whole roll of tooths.
Let me just try and cram that back
Ooh.
in there. Ah.
He's gonna need some
That was it.
dentures after that
45
one.
ACP did not do much to the T-Rex, so we're gonna step
Yeah.
it up to 10 millimeter. This is a beautiful Nighthawk custom 10 millimeter, and this thing is loaded up with some 200 grain jacketed hollow points.
He sent the
Okay, here we
T-Rex to the
go.
dentist. True.
Woo!
Kabam! Ooh, that really stuck in there, huh? Ooh!
Like I hit somewhere in here, and again,
It didn't seem like it did much more impact than the other one, in my opinion, but I don't know, man. I'm not an expert.
Women.
pretty far into this thing. I'm definitely thinking that if I encountered a T-Rex and all I had was a handgun,
Now, you
I
are
might
not...
as well just run. So
Yeah,
now,
it's not going too well, man. He only needs like one Hello Kitty Band-Aid at best.
now it's time to step it up to more Magnum pistol calibers. Up next is going to be a 44 Magnum. This is a Taurus 44 Magnum, and I'll be loaded up with something real special. This is a 44 Magnum
Fancy
Black Talon. There we go. Gonna go.
Yeah. He sent the T-Rex to the dentist. Those were the dentures. He might have to gum you to death, which might be worse. True.
Right down the
That
snoot
true.
again. Oh! Okay. I would say he felt that one.
Oh, man. His green goop fell out. His snoot did droop.
Yikes. Yeah.
Oof.
That 44 mag Black Talon was not playing around, was it? We hit him right here. I don't know how deep we made it in. It does still kind of look like a flesh
He
wound.
does
but-
now have a flesh wound.
Yeah, he definitely would not like that.
Yeah, it does
Still
not
don't
feel
think It would
great.
take him out to, oh my gosh. I don't normally film under a canopy. That's pretty brutal.
He exploded.
Maybe we should do this more often.
All over the
44
canopy.
Magnum did quite a bit of damage, so I'm very excited to see what we can do with this next caliber. We have a Desert Eagle, actually a custom Kentucky Ballistics Desert Eagle. And as you can see on this side, it actually says man versus T-Rex. It's almost like it was made just for this video. And I'm gonna be loaded up with some 50 AE 300 grain jacketed hollow points. Okay, here we go. Oh! That knocked his teeth out again.
Let's see it. Oh. Ooh, did that go in his nose hole too, man? We're beating up this guy's nose.
So I hit somewhere in
his
here.
teeth cannot
but we
stay
did
in, not
have
even
as
dentures.
much of a reaction as we did with the 44 Magnum. I think that's because the 44 Magnum kind of scraped upward and was not as deep into the T-Rex. But through here, it's not really doing a lot to him. There's a lot
Man, he got a
meat
tough.
here.
He's got a tough sniffer, chat. He's got a tough sniffer. Desert Eagle is the Porsche of guns, really. The T-Rex probably has to sneeze something awful. He's gonna just sneeze tons of bullets out at once.
I wonder what T-Rex tastes like. I could try it. So up next, we are going to step it up to the Mac
Do
Daddy
not
of
eat the
production
T-Rex.
handguns. That is the 500 Magnum, and I have a special one. This is Demolition
Fancy.
Ranch's 500 Magnum that he lost to me in an arm wrestling contest. It is gold, it is very short, and I absolutely love it. Mainly because I took it from Matt. But in honor of Matt,
Won this in arm
I'll pull
wrestle.
one out for him. We miss you,
Bruh.
Matt.
Bruh.
Not really.
No, no.
No,
It's
it's T-Rex.
slander.
Oh, and we're using 350 grain Underwood jacketed hollow points. All right, here we go.
Oh, dang.
Woo!
Oh,
Give me
Jesus.
kick it.
That looked like it had a kickback. Jesus Christ. Bro, I could tell it hit harder because the gelatin did the wiggly wobbly more than the other times.
I still don't really know how Matt shot this.
Jesus, that's a lot of power from a tiny pea shooty.
Because I just can't see how he handled that recoil. Okay, so
He got
hit
the
right
gold
here,
skin.
busted
Yeah.
his nostril, and we're starting to have some splitting right here. Probably due to the extreme force and multiple shots to his face, and probably a little bit of heat also.
Very
but
true. I'm not a doctor,
I'm
but
going
it
to say
appears
mostly
to
from
be
the
so.
gunshots. I still don't think he would be disabled though. He'd still be coming at you. So
Yeah, he
according
would
to
just
the
have to
Jurassic
sniffle
Park
something
movies,
fierce.
some of the best defense for a dinosaur is the Spa's 12 gauge. So we have to at least take one shot at this
So
T-Rex
now,
with
now
this.
we're going past tiny handguns, huh?
Yes.
I'll be
we're
loaded
upgrading.
up with some 2 3/4 inch double-aught buck. That is the best sound in the entire world. Oh, his nose! Oh, there it goes.
Oh, his nose is falling off!
Oh no. You know what'll fix that?
Oh, pfft.
Ha, told you.
Oh, it went in from the side. Okay, so he hit in the eyeball.
Poor guy has done lost his nose, but
His
still
nose
looking
fell
okay.
off.
I think
His
I hit a
Snoop
little
Doob
to
fell
the
off.
right. You got nicked through here.
It's melting.
again, A T-Rex with no nose and a few bullet holes in him, I think he's still probably mobile and lethal. If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more awesome content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out.
True,
So
very
speaking
worth.
of firearms used in the Jurassic Park movies, according to Mr. Chris Pratt, a 45-70 lever action is the best defense for dinosaurs. Well, we're going to find out.
I see.
I'm going to be loaded up
Okay, so we'll find this out if it's truly holds up to its name.
with a 45-70 405 grain soft point.
The T-Rex without the snoot because it got booped too hard.
Oh!
Oof.
Shot him right in the eyeball.
Oh, damn.
Pentakill.
Oh. Right in the eyeball. Oh.
Yeah. We hit right there. And
Chris Pratt would never lie to us, right?
I don't
think it went out the other side.
see an exit hole.
Yeah, I think it's still
If
in
it
there.
did come out the other side. No,
I think
it's
his
right
face
here.
ate it.
I'm pretty sure it's right here at the very back.
Oh,
Must have
close.
slipped through his cheek and then stopped
Not quite, though.
before exiting. I still can't
That
believe
dome is dense, brother.
it didn't make it all the way through it, though. We did not hit any bone or anything like that, and it still did not make it through. So
That's
I'm
crazy.
starting to determine that safari rifles are probably the only answer for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But before we move on to some really big boys, let's use one last common rifle caliber. This is 223, and because it's a T-Rex, I think we need a little bit of extra velocity. So I have a 40-inch barrel, have a 20-round mag, and I'm loaded up with 1 round 223 VMAX.
I don't know what any of this means, but he says it with enthusiasm, and it looks bigger than the last one. So I bet it will hurt a little bit more than the other one.
All right, here we go. Oh!
Oh, dang! Like exploded that time a lot more. It like melted the gelatin, it
So it
seems
looks like
like.
that 223 round expanded immediately, took a pretty big chunk out of our T-Rex.
You smelted him.
But again, not doing much to him. So we're gonna go ahead and step it up to some of the most powerful rifles in the entire world. And if there actually were dinosaurs on this earth, I would have this one. This is an A-square 5.77 Tyrannosaur.
That looks a lot bigger than the last one. The bullet is actually the same diameter as the first gun he shot, but there's a ton more powder, so it's going to go a lot faster. Oh, okay, thank you. It's an M16 with a larger barrel. Gotcha. A .223 bullet is about as big around as your pinky finger. I have very small hands, but I'll believe.
There was only 24 of these rifles ever made. 12 went to Africa and 12 stayed in the United States. And we are going to shoot the T-Rex with one. This is a 750 grain A-square dead tough bullet. And I'm going to send it right at Mr. T-Rex. It's time to see if this rifle really holds up to its name.
Oh my God. I feel like that would have knocked my whole body over. But realistically, I feel like any of the other ones might have too. But this one really looked like I would go flying. Like with how much that kick was. I just feel like this is something that would launch me, like my full body, like to wherever the next wall is.
Yep, I'd say that a Tyrannosaur would not want to be shot.
That was so much power behind that. What the heck? Oh, whoa, that's crazy looking. Ooh. That is crazy. Holy shit. Damn.
So,
his fucking brain exploded.
Mr. T-Rex turned into a confetti popper. We hit him right here in the upper brow.
Yeah, bro, he did turn into a confetti popper. Very true.
And he definitely...
He experienced the power of America right to the dome.
America, fuck yeah! Feeling too good, and there's...
Yeah, I would not have a shoulder after that if I fired that with my small frame. That would be it. Like, my arm would just be...
pieces of bone all over the ground. But, sadly for him...
Confetti!
That is not the biggest rifle I brought today.
Oh, God.
It may be hard to believe that there are bigger rifles out there than the 5.77 Tyrannosaur when it comes to hunting, but there are. This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, bolt-action rifle for hunting that I have in my collection. This is a 700 BMG, and as you can see, this thing is an absolute behemoth.
Yeah, that looks scary.
Is so big that it's not...
Like, the last one already looks scary. Most people who fired the last one get flung across the room. That's what I'm saying. We're not even like... We've still got like a third of the video left. What the...
funny. Basically, 700 BMG is a 50 BMG case that takes a 70 caliber 1,000 grain bullet.
Is that a bullet or a missile?
Right
I feel like yes.
Oh, I haven't shot this one in a while.
By my logic.
Woo! There we go. This is gonna hurt me as much as it hurts you,
Oh,
Mr.
God.
T-Rex.
Oh!
Oh!
Bro, he's gonna need some ice. That looked like it hurts.
I think that just kind of zipped right through him. My head hurts.
Oh! Jeez! Oh my God! His flesh, like, on the entire top of his head, like, came off above his eyelid. Ooh!
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I probably would not have an arm
that
left.
700 BMG would
My arm
probably
would
be a pretty good option.
like at least 10 feet behind me if I tried to fire that. Like my arm would be in the opposite direction and not connected to my body most likely.
And for T-Rex defense, I hit him right here. And as you can see, that's a pretty big hole.
That's
Actually,
a big
that's huge.
hole.
That's crazy. That is a big hole. And we went right through. You can see here, we have some green. And I'm not really sure, but we came out the back somewhere in this area.
I feel like at this point, bro would probably need to lie down.
Curious, I have 2 more rifles to use in today's video, and they are the most powerful safari rifles in existence. First up is going to be a 4-bore rifle. This is my Christian Firearms single shot falling block.
Oh, here's the 4-bore, baby.
This thing weighs over 20 pounds.
I don't know why. I've never heard of a 4-bore until Kentucky Ballistics, and every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, this is the big boom boom. The one I could never fire in the history of my life because it is so big that, like, I need someone twice my size and strength in order to like, fire this, and even then, they might get hurt, right?
And produces over 200 pounds.
This is like the overkill of overkill. Yeah, it's like a hand cannon. It's like, can we make a cannon into a gun? That's what this is in my mind.
Of felt recoil. It has a
It has over 200 pounds of recoil. Yeah, I'm not even close. I don't even... Yeah, considering I don't weigh 200 pounds even, I'm gonna go flying.
1-inch diameter bore, and it fires this. This is a 2,150
If I fire this at someone, I would be isekaiing myself.
grain bullet that is 1 inch in diameter. This is designed to take down the largest animals in the world, both modern, and now we're gonna find out if it can handle prehistoric animals. Okay, let's load this thing up. Your block comes down, and then...
Nah, chat, you can shoot it, all right? I don't have an interest. This is way too much.
Fine. You were right.
The most fit version of myself, I would get obliterated by firing this. Ain't no way.
You're
All right,
loading it
I know.
around. It's basically handheld artillery.
07 to those of you guys who don't get deleted, all right? But
time to ride the lightning.
I know my place on the planet.
Oh!
I'm not built like this, man.
Darkness, my
And even for him, he has to be really careful.
old friend!
Holy shit.
Oh!
Bro, you get arthritis. I feel like that's the secondary concern, right? If you're built big enough that you could fire this and have training, my secondary concern would then be, will I get arthritis later? How long will I be feeling this for? Sorry, Chad, I didn't mean to blue ball you of that. Let me rewind that for you. I know this is your ASMR, okay? I'm not about to take that from you. There you go. There you go. Now you can sleep well tonight, alright? Dang. It did go all the way through. Like nothing, like butter. Like butter.
I think that hurt me more than it hurt him. If you're wondering how hot it
I
is,
agree, honestly.
I'm sweating.
My favorite kind of jiggle physics. I said jizzle physics.
Good job.
I mean, I mean, it is satisfying, okay? I mean, I'm not wrong. Depending on who you ask, it could also have that effect. But I was actually going for the jiggle, okay? But I mean, like, yeah, if you want to fab to that, I mean, you...
Coming off
you
my
know.
eyebrows. Let's have a look at this T-Rex. Pretty obvious where we hit. Right there, you can almost see into that hole.
You guys
I
have heard
believe-
of sex and the hole being the goal, but have you ever heard of blasting a hole in a T-Rex's head with a cannon-sized, boom boom, pew pew?
Yes.
We either came out right here through his brow,
I rest my case. I think Chad understands.
or it came out somewhere back here and then we hit the berm. So the final rifle that we are going to shoot.
It's literally a cannon. I don't know what this is, Chad, but that looks like an ironing board. I know it's not.
Women.
I know it's not, but this looks like the ironing board, and this is my headcanon, all right? Ah, yes, let me straighten out that business shirt you have there. Oh, and you know, right after we're done, we'll use this as a dual-purpose cannon. We'll rest the cannon on it.
Shoot this Tyrannosaurus Rex with is the world's most powerful sporting rifle, the 950 JDJ. There are only 4 of these in the entire world.
What the heck? So is this like custom made? Is that why there's so little of them?
It weighs 50 pounds and is producing over 300 pounds of felt recoil.
What do they use this for? Like, what are the other 3 being used for, all right? That's my next question. Who else is needing this? What are you using it for?
And this is what it fires. This is a 2,400 grain bullet moving well over 2,000 feet.
Shooting rhinos, chat. I hate to tell you guys this, but I'm pretty sure hippos, I'm pretty sure you don't even need this for that. I feel like the guns that came before this were plenty, right? For birds, yes. For those pesky pigeons that get away, you gotta pull this guy out, all right? That pigeon on that bird feeder's not getting away, I'll tell you what. Yeah, those darned squirrels. Sometimes you gotta go that extra mile, all right? For the squirrel apocalypse, obviously. They have it in the bunker in case of absolute emergency.
Per second and producing over 30,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. That T-Rex ain't gonna know what hit him.
Probably not. He's any semblance of brain is going to be obliterated, so he probably literally won't know. He probably won't be able to connect those synapses in his brain because there will be no brains left. Imagine the squirrels being turned into a fine mist.
I'm so excited to shoot this right now. I'm just Totally not stalling. Just enjoying the moment, you know? All right. Oh,
Chat, is this a tripod? Because why does it look like to me like it's an ironing board? This is built like an ironing board. I'm so sorry.
Women.
Chat, there has to be above a 0% chance that somebody's taken their ironing board and used it as self-defense from an intruder with like a shotgun, right? This is my weird fantasy. It's like I imagine somebody in the South with like a straw hat and like a little weed sticking out of his mouth. And he's just like, don't you be them there trespassing on my land. And then he like pulls up the, he like pulls out the ironing board that's like against the wall, like, eek! And then like, poof, and then takes out the shotgun, like, tick, tick, don't be messing with me. Yeah, that's just what I see in my head, okay? And I just defending myself from 50 robbers standing continentally in a line for you. They're all black belts in karate and can do backflips. There was nothing I could do, okay? I had to improvise. Bro, did he get hit in the head? Oh. That definitely hit him in the glasses, right, Ufa?
Oh!
Oof, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was, oh my God. Blew the flesh off of all of it, man. Ooh. Oh my God, it defleshed him.
Oh! It's so hot. There's so much recoil.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
was scary.
I like that. That was fun. I love it. Okie dokie. Well, the 950 JDJ is
It's okay, guys. He's still alive, surely.
made to penetrate.
Ew, it's just melting and falling off.
Boy, did it. This guy
the
is falling
flesh is
apart
just
now.
falling
I
off.
hit him right here. And as you can see,
Ploop.
broke his entire nose. This is broken. He's falling apart. And
I think that might have done
we
it.
went completely through him. His skull, look at this.
Yeah, that T-Rex surely has a skull-splitting headache. He's gonna need an ibuprofen.
It's completely cracked. I mean, if you could find a good spot to set the 950 JDJ, I would say that would definitely
High-speed circumcision, chat. This thing is probably bigger than most people's, you know? I feel like I could test with you with the bullet size alone, all right? It's basically a cannon. It's as big as the dingle donger. It probably would blow off your entire lower half.
be your best option if a
Cease
T-Rex is on the loose. So that
Yeah, yours might be average, but his is not, all right? He had to put it on a fucking tripod. Yours is average, his is absurd, all right?
there's still quite a bit of T-Rex left, so I'm going to use one more
If it could take out a whale, it could take out a normal-sized human, lightning rod just fine, I'm sure, all right?
rifle that I
Very
really want to
useful
try
gun
out.
as long as you can set up your ironing board beforehand, RosieBell. Ha
So
ha.
true. So now I must know what came first, the ironing board or the tripod to set the guns on.
And that is the 416 Rigby, also known as the 416 Honey Badger, because it don't care. This is a 350 grain round that is .416 in diameter, normally around 400 grains, but this is a soft point and should deliver quite a bit of energy. Okay.
Oh, so is this more precise then? Instead of just like a big boom, is this just like very... Is that the difference between this gun, chat? I'm a tourist. Somebody taught me the difference. Yes? Okay, I was guessing it was more like a sniper, right? Like high velocity goes far and hits like the point. I'm guessing it's gonna go out the other side, but it's not gonna explode as far, right?
Okay, here we go. Oh,
Dang, that's a lot. Bro.
oh.
Ooh.
Another.
Like a laser beam hole maker, huh?
One more.
Hooey! Bro, that's like the power of divine intervention, man. Whatever was
Okie
left of him
dokie.
is not.
Well, he
Oh!
is completely fallen apart. That big old piece of his skull here. I'm gonna say that we did it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I
If
do
you
think
do
he is down for the count.
encounter a T-Rex, I mean, you're gonna have to do something to get him to sit still for one. I mean,
Yeah, like you gotta catch him first, okay? Because that's the first thing.
definitely not just gonna sit like this. But, I mean, if you could, and you had some of the world's most powerful safari rifles, you may be okay. Otherwise, I just recommend
Possibly.
running, maybe getting in a vehicle, and driving away really fast. Well, that's gonna be it for today's.
Yes. See, guys, I might survive then in the Tyrannosaurus Rex uprising if there was one, because I'm way better at running than aiming.
Oh, wait, you serious?
Video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did,
I might
sure
be
and give it a like and
alive.
hit that subscribe button. And if you're ever looking for a really cool ballistic target or maybe something custom, don't forget to check out Ballistic.
Just trip him.
Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. See you next time.
So good. I love Kentucky Ballistics. So good, so good, so good. I thought, oh wait, shit. Can T-Rexes run up to 45 miles per hour? Fuck, never mind. Chat, I got a better idea then. Is I'm going to offer him a hug. And then he's gonna be trying to figure out how to do that because his arms aren't long enough. And in that amount of time, I'm gonna have ran away.